Sarah speaking. May I have your name, please?
This is Daryl Robinson, Sarah.
May I get the DWC number or the Social Security number to assist you today?
Okay, listen, ma'am. According to, I had a designated doctor exam, right? So, I get the commissioner's order, explaining everything. And on page 4, is 6 pages from the commissioner's order. But on page 4, it says notice to the insurance carrier. And it's telling them, Great American Alliance Insurance Company, you must communicate with the designated doctor, send a copy of all medical records related to the injured employee's medical condition to the designated doctor. Ensure the designated doctor receives the records and analysis, if any, no later than 3 working days before the exam. Now, it also goes to say that failure to comply with this order is a violation and may bring penalties under the Texas Labor Code. I filed a complaint against the attorney, the defense attorney, for fraud. He deliberately left out my treating doctor, name, location, information, the whole 9 yards. Deliberately left it out. And he did that with intentions to go around the requirements for a designated doctor exam. I mean, what's the sense of bringing me before the designated doctor and I'm not even finished with treatment yet? But the point that I'm making is, yeah, this attorney, which represents this insurance company, he violated the law according to the commissioner's order. It specifically says send a copy of all medical records related to the injured employee's medical condition to the designated doctor. Again, I was still being treated, but yet the date that the attorney May 5th, I believe May 5th, May 9th, 2025, when he filled out the DWC 69, I believe. What form was it? I believe it's 69, the one they have to fill out for the designated doctor. Well, he deliberately left out, like I said, my treating doctor's information because he put it as if I'm no longer being treated. So now I'm ready to go before the designated doctor. But that wasn't true. And he knew that wasn't true. Now, I filed a complaint. Matter of fact, the complaint number, problem report ID number is 435382. And obviously, they didn't address the violation according to Texas Labor Code. Because this guy, James DeVito, insurance specialist, audits and investigation, he specifically, I talked to him on the phone. He told me, man, we just sent the complaint over to the company for them to take a look at it. And in his closure letter to me, it says, Dear Mr. Robinson, TDI DWC has reviewed your allegations relating to failure of the requesting party to request a designated doctor examination in form and manner prescribed by the division. At this time, the complaint is closed and no further action will be taken by DWC. To ensure compliance with the Texas Labor Code and or Texas Administrative Code, we have notified Great American Alliance Insurance Company and advised them to review their role and responsibilities related to the above allegation. Again, I reported the attorney committed fraud. Where is this guy, James DeVito, get the notion that I said that the insurance company failure of the requesting party to request a designated doctor examination in the form and manner prescribed by the division? I'm just trying to show you something is going on in the DWC. My complaint clearly said fraud. My complaint detailed fraud, the specific area. Yet this guy, James DeVito, talking about a designated doctor examination in the form and manner prescribed by the division. What is going on here? The commissioner said if they don't apply with this order is a violation and may bring penalties under the Texas Labor Code. I mean, is the law being applied to one party and not the other? What is going on with the DWC? But go ahead, ma'am. Let me hear you out.
Okay, sir. I can't respond to that because that was reviewed by for the compliance department. I can't I can't give or tell you anything in reference to that. We don't review that. That complaint was reviewed by the compliance department, and that was their determination. I can't give you any information on something that I didn't look at.
Yeah.
That's
understood. I'm glad you cleared that up. So it's not on you, but now that it's been brought to your attention, I'm looking for, okay, where do I turn to next? Because obviously the DWC is being compromised. This same law firm, Silverer, Drury, Ray Attorneys at Law, they're located in Dallas, Texas. If you go on their website and you click on expertise, you're going to see that they say themselves that they have board, the members of the law firm are also board representatives of the DWC. And this is how they marketing to potential clients, letting them know, hey, look, if you roll with us, you're bound to win. The DWC has been compromised. And this is nothing more than another example of them being compromised. The commissioner clearly stated if the insurance company failed to comply with this order, this is a violation. Yet I put it in a complaint, sent it to the DWC showing a violation, and the only thing they did was send it to the company with instructions or whatever he said. I'm just trying to show you, ma'am, I know you don't have anything to do with this, but there's a big problem with it within the DWC. This law firm has infiltrated and influencing which way the DWC is now looking at things. I mean, injured employees, we can't. It's like the scale is not even. It ain't us fixed to be equal. And then on top of that, I had a benefit review conference almost 2 months ago. At the beginning of Go, the whole thing looked staged. The whole thing looked staged. The benefit review officer, she pretty much neutralized the ombudsman. I mean, she talking to her, looking at her on the screen, the ombudsman just looking down like a goddamn child. And I'm just looking at everything. I'm like, oh, okay, so that's what time it is. But yet the ombudsman and the benefit review officer are nothing more than agents for the defense attorney. The DWC has been infiltrated. They are nothing more than pawn pieces for this law firm that's pretty much got a big foothold in the decisions being made. What good can an injured employee get out of filing a complaint when it's going to the same law firm that I'm fighting against? They put it in their website that they have board representatives in the DWC. Now, if that don't speak volume, ma'am, nothing else will. We have a serious problem here. A serious problem. And I just don't know where to turn to. I'm calling the DWC. I'm following up, and every turn, it's just letting me know, look, man, this bigger than us. I know it's bigger than y'all.
Mr. Robinson, do you mind holding one moment, please?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Let me go ahead and get you over to your single point of contact person, which is Rachel.
I talked to Rachel already, ma'am. I talked to Rachel and still nothing. She's telling me about the dispute resolution process. You know, it's nothing. It doesn't work. It's defunct. It's
Okay.
malfunction.
She
But
also mentioned you. She also mentioned to you, sir, if you feel like fraud went on, you can contact the fraud department. You can also speak with your state representative.
yeah, I contacted the fraud department and they told me on one instance that they don't have to tell me the outcome. They don't have to tell me anything, and they referred to a Texas labor code statute that actually says it, and I'm like, really? This is the law? But I'm just trying to show you, you know, I'm just calling, man. Maybe somebody could point me to somebody who really want to hear me, because obviously the people I've been talking to, they don't really want to hear what's going on. You know, they it's just that corrupted. I don't know who I'm talking to. You know, I'm telling people, I'm showing them, I'm telling them, you know, what it is. And this ain't something just because I'm frustrated or no, I got this in black and white. But nobody, it seems like nobody is available to, you know, to hear what an injured employee has to say. Why I gotta go through a dispute resolution? I've been sending them people complaints for probably about the last 2 months now, and they sending it everywhere to any and everybody except for who it should get to. Who is the person who look into these things? Well, there's a council, there's a board, because obviously this law firm is running a DWC. Look, I'm looking. I'm gonna read you something. I'm gonna read you something. Look what it says right here. This is on their website under workers' compensation defense. It said our workers' compensation team includes former DWC administrative law judges and past presidents of the workers' compensation section of the State Bar of Texas. And it all go and also in the last paragraph it says our firm also serves as a DWC board representative for carriers and certified self-insured. They telling you on a website how powerful they are. They are using this as a marketing strategy for potential clients. How can the man at the bottom win? Man, I've been injured since January 8th. 2025. As of today, I haven't received $1 for financial benefits. In addition to that, I had a carrier service. This insurance company hasn't paid me $1 of lost wages for my business. And they don't care. Matter of fact, the adjuster, the woman, I think the woman has mental health issues to the point that she don't realize her emails are being recorded as evidence against her. This woman don't care. She pretty much cut off my medical. I mean, the doctor, my treating doctor, even confirmed this. I got the recording, you know, because the only way you could prove things is you gotta, you know, hear it coming out the horse's mouth. But as of today, this insurance adjuster, she denied my injection shot referral. She denied 3 referrals to the orthopedic. And I go in front of the designated doctor like this. Like this. And he still give me a 0% impairment rating. Talking about saying the impingement is not didn't happen from the accident. A 0% impairment rating? But I'm just trying to show you how permeated the corruption is in the DWC. And I know you don't have nothing to do with this, man. But, you know, I mean, in your heart, you know, in your heart, you might find, man, look, let me email somebody or get somebody to contact this man. This is where I'm at right now. I got an 11-month-old child, 3-year-old child, 7 years old, and an 8-year-old. Man, we are living in a 2-bedroom hotel right now. You understand me? Because of the dirty work of this insurance adjuster, the defense lawyer, the company I work for, and even the goddamn care, not urgent care. They all working together. They all working together. These people, they don't care. They don't care because they know the defense attorneys got their back. The defense attorney is pretty much running Texas Department of Insurance Workers' Comp Division. This is a serious problem, man. A serious problem. And I'm calling because I'm like, man, somebody got to do something about this. I'm spreading the seed. You know, I can't do nothing down here. They look. I'm filing the complaints, and the complaints ain't going nowhere. They're coming back to me, man, and nothing we can do. We sent it to the company. If that were the case, I could have sent it to the company. But the commissioner said if they violate any order from the commissioner, they may bring penalties under Texas Labor Code. Now the penalty has been bought yet, and I done filed about 5 complaints so far. I can't write fast enough. I can't type fast enough. I'm just trying to show you. It's Texas. Texas is letting these insurance companies get away like this. Texas got these laws set up where they don't have any teeth. It's Texas. But like I said, I talked to the lady you mentioned to earlier. I talked to her last week or something. And she gave me some suggestions, but again, it's not, it's if who y'all to report fraud to? If somebody bring it to the DWC, who are y'all to report it to? Who are y'all to? Who's the contact person? If y'all detect or if y'all are informed about fraud or corruption, who are y'all to bring it to, man? Hello?
It goes to the compliance department for them to review.
Well, now we know. Now I know. All right, ma'am. I ain't gonna hold you up. Just had to get it off my mind. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep trying, as I see. I gotta keep trying, but now you know. Now you know. What's really going on behind the scene. Yeah, this law firm is really pretty much running the DWC. Making people in orders and investigation, making them look the other way. This guy James DeVito, he literally told me, and I got the paper right in front of me. He sent it to the company to take a look at. That ain't what the commissioner said. The commissioner said if you violate this order, you're gonna face a penalty under the Texas Labor Code. I mean, these companies not even getting a slap on the wrist. They just getting my complaint come back to them. And then on top of that, this same law firm, they using their insiders to snatch my medical files from the DWC data bank. And how I know that is because every time they snatching my prior workers' comp medical files, they sending a copy to the benefit review conference email, and then I get a copy. This is how I know they snatching my medical records. And I sent the law firm about 3 complaints. Say, man, listen, you are not the carrier when I got injured for the city of Houston. Only the carrier can get my medical records without my consent. You guys didn't pay near a dollar when I got injured for any procedures. So therefore you need a consent. The law firm sent me a consent form. I never filled it out. I never even downloaded it. So how are you able to get my medical records without my consent if you're not violating the law? They don't care. They still snatching my medical records from the DWC file. They even used a third party to grab some of my medical records. I'm just trying to show you, is this, you can't tell me something is ain't going on if this law firm ain't able to use their insiders to get my medical records. I'm just, man, I'm trying to figure out, like, man, this is a slam dunk major criminal investigation. But who can I bring this to? I appreciate everything, ma'am. I ain't gonna hold you up. The journey of 1,000 miles begin with one single step. That's the Chinese proverb. But all right, ma'am. And what you say your name is again?
My name is Sarah.
Nice talking to you, Miss Sarah. I ain't gonna hold you up, baby, but it is what it is, man. The struggle continue, you know. All right, Miss Sarah, you take it easy, lady.
Have a good day.
Okay.
Bye-bye.